And we are back, and we are rocking, and we're rolling. I accidentally stopped the recording, thankfully Splice is being used anyways, so fun. Instant ready up, and also a bit louder this time. A genuine question. Let me use my ability. Hey Poppy, we're gonna be fucking corner sniped by you. I can feel it. Okay, hopefully Dandy doesn't, you know, sell other trash. Box? Okay. Right. Okay. He clearly earlier asked who luck they stole. It was clearly mine. They stole my luck. I have no luck. This is bullshit. Really? Nah, fuck you, man. Let me extract. Goddamn. This ain't right. Ooh, okay, that's good. Ooh, two of them. That's real good, actually. That means I can use one on this machine and one on the next machine. Participation award at home. Let's go, we got 4 from that one. Dude, that's faster than last time. I think. Maybe not. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, I'll take it. Those two are trash, though. So Danny's still selling trash. My eyes are Pac-Man. I mean... Actually, have the starters been optimized yet? I don't think they have. Because if they haven't, they might actually be good contenders on who's getting optimized. Oh, it's the embodiment of all the sins. What happened to your dress? Wait, that doesn't look right. Isn't Poppy's dress meant to be pink? Am I just being stupid? I might be going insane. But I could have sworn Poppy's dress was meant to be pink. Oh god. Oh wait, maybe the surprise is a fixed twisted pebble. Maybe that's why he's shown up like 3 times in the past 7 days. Like, seriously. It can't be a coincidence that Pebble's just showing up everywhere. Also, after the Rarity challenge, I am actually going to do a 101 episode series. The first 100 will be collecting data, and the last episode will be all about if that data is accurate, like what the data provides. Basically, I'm curious on if the twist of the day does actually influence spawn rate. Because on paper you'd think it does. However, I've had days where the twist of the day just never shows up on a run to 420, so... what's gonna happen is I'm going to put down the floor, how many twisted are on the floor, and if they showed up. Floors they did show up would be eliminated. And we'd have how many floors overall they showed up. It would be number of times they showed up after me. However, I also want to figure out it through the twisted. So, because the twist of the day can only show up once per floor, they will not be counting. It is a process, but I do plan to do it. My ability does not provide me any use, and I'm having no problems getting to the elevator because of my bonus 10% move speed boost from my ability, Trick or Treat. I mean, not the worst item I could have gotten. So I definitely should be using my items. This ship is off. Oh! Well, time to die. Glad we already found the medkit on the floor. This is fine. I will happily take a chocolate. Piss off, you stupid butterfly. I'm sorry. Tisha, don't you fucking dare. Yeah, 5 extraction speed, by the way. No. This is why we bring Dandy Plush, to buy items that we could have bought anyways. Dandy Plush is worthless. Honestly, only bring it if you're playing Spirit and plan on actually buying stuff from the store. Because honestly, then you'll have the actual tapes to save your damn team. And a coordinated run that's not even needed. Honestly, to make Gourdy's trinket actually good, I would remove the prerequisite of needing to be injured. Like, alter it to be one at 2 hearts. Make Sylvester need a bit more work, and Mange no work, to make use of it. But as is, it makes it so that putting it on Sylvester means that you are going to find all the healing when still at 3. As any other normal tune, you still have 2 hearts to work with, and as mains, you're looking for that one heal to get you back to full health. It just takes the guessing game out of it. Like, on mains, this trinket sucks. Okay, I'm set. No. Playing cards. Yeah. I fully believe that Gourdy's trinket is probably the worst of the Halloween trinkets. You know, other than the obligatory common trinket helps locate. Yeah. I feel like most main trinkets are kind of a letdown. Massey's bad. Bobette's bad. Sprout's terrible. Like, Pebble, me. It was really good on Massey, and then people started macroing it, and then it had to get nerfed. Astra's niche. Gourdy's trash. I think more bad than trash, but still bad. The only two good ones are V-Mode and Participation Award. Oh yeah, we got the big side. Oh my god, get out of here. I have a sense of deja vu. A lethal case of deja vu. It's perfectly clear on where I should be. Maybe I'm sane. Maybe just paranoid. And I say, oh, here comes the savior. And I... It's Mine's a great game. I really want to play that for y'all. And I do plan to, don't get me wrong. Y'all are getting to sit through it. It's an S tier game. Honestly, the next... I would love nothing more than for Dead by Daylight to get a license for Insound Mind and us to get Desmond Wales as a survivor. Like, there's so much you could do. Heck, you could also make, like, the killer Agent Rainbow and have aspects of all of the other main enemies of the game. Have them... Make them have a pseudo teleport or speed up from Virginia. Have them have a dash where they just lunge forward, similar to Demogorgon for the bull. Let them have a ranged shot, similar to Huntress, that has a long recharge. Like, I don't know what they do for Alan. Alan's like the only weird one. Maybe Alan is an ability that lets them bypass pallets for a short amount of time. But overall, like, there's so much you could do. Ooh, and then the cap... I mean, 4 different Moris is a bit much. But still. Oh, I did... Stop selling garbage. Yeah. Overall, I would love to see a license between Dead by Daylight and Insound Mind. Well, frankly, I do believe that, like, it won't happen, because Insound Mind's a niche horror game, I want to say. Like, it definitely has a good following, but I hear no one talk about it. It feels criminal that nobody talks about the game. Like, seriously. Like, to be fair, like, I also know that it's the same genre as, like, Resident Evil, so it does have a steep competition, and I don't... Oh, shoot, it was okay. I don't know... what games released when when Unsound Mind came out. Because I wasn't, like, a day one follower of the game. Now, day one of learning about the game is different, but... yeah. I put myself in the corner. Why are you like this, toddler? Serves me right for using all my stamina, but still. How dare I pay... easy slower. Actually, I don't really need to worry about suppression, because my ability kinda counteracts it by getting that 10% buff, which is double what the decrease is. Don't get me wrong, that buff is definitely gonna be useful when Pebble shows their face, but... as is, I don't need it. Now I will note that mains can start spawning, and Pebble is the main of the day. So... where the fuck are Twisted? Well, there's one. I didn't catch what the other one is. Oh, it's Boxton. The fuck? I have not seen Boxy Boo one time. Where is the Boxy Boo? No, there's Boxy Boo. Wonderful plans, don't you guys agree? The only person not smiling for the tunes is Astro. But I'm pretty sure he's camera shy, so it makes sense. From where? Oh. Oh, yeah, you can see me. Oh, you can. Abracadabra, motherfucker. Floor 8, here we go. To be honest, I think I can outwalk Dandy, because force speed, but even so, the eject button. I'm not scared of Dandy. I'm not playing a one-speed character where I have next to no hope to avoid them. Poppy. That is not me calling your name. Okay, and Trumpo. Look, at the point I figured out what I was dealing with before I went onto the floor itself. Because if it was like goo or scraps, I was gonna be fucked. If it was Pebble, I could have worked with it. If it was GG, well, I'm kinda stacked, so I was gonna cry. Kinda chill, not gonna lie. Hi, Poppy. Cool. You now have eyes in the back of your head. Didn't know that one. I was getting a bit concerned there. I mean, if nothing else, I'm able to buy a new skin after this, so... That's nice. Nope. Poppy, we're not playing these games. Go back to your hole. Also, I've learned these things. Ow. I recently learned that Shelly and their handler were on really good terms. And their ability is probably based off of a note that their handler left behind for them. Why must you be exactly where I try to go, Poppy? Be gone. Thank you. Actually, it might be Poppy who's getting a rework as well. Because that would explain the saturated colors, kinda. And also, it says that there's a little surprise coming next update. It could also be an update to Dandy's shop, which will explain his saturated colors. I don't need frugal. And decency's shit. So I'll take suppression. Still fairly early suppression, I'd say. You haven't really gotten any fast tunes except Toodles, so... And every little bit hopes in the end where our stamina collapse is going on. Hi, Connie. Boxed in. That's gonna be last. I'll do this one. That's just poor planning on my behalf. Don't dare. Okay. Okay. After this, there's gonna be a Dandy shop, which I'm just gonna buy. So I don't have to worry about Dandy. Because honestly, why bother? Unless I can find something good on this floor. Okay, I know where they all are now. I just entered that machine. Oh, when the box didn't leave. Weird. Also, guys, I don't think we're gonna get a new tune next update, because Halloween update just happened. And Christmas update's happening soon, so a bunch of stuff there is gonna happen. Probably just skins, so we might, maybe, get new tunes as well. Honestly, another common to go through, I wouldn't complain about. Because then we could have a Christmas trinket for a common that doesn't suck. Yeah, some boxed in. Instead of just Rudy's festive lights. Also, the lowest price could be, and I highly... and I highly doubt it, the Christmas update already dropping. Now, the reason I say this is it would be on the 26th. Which would be the third Wednesday. Directly after that would be Thanksgiving, then Black Friday. Because if I'm not mistaken, 12 resigns somewhere in the US. And so Blush Crunch. Whatever. Yeah. They primarily are in the US. And those are common holidays. Well, not exactly holidays, but common things happen. So, what could that little extra thing be? Could be something to do with Thanksgiving, Black Friday, or Christmas. And I honestly do believe that it probably will be a skin or two. Maybe nothing too big. Also, I'll save resources for the upcoming event. But yeah. Now, again, all I'm saying is speculation. I'm not part of the company, so obviously I don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes. For all I know, it is actually the Christmas update and extra tunes, and one more for Thanksgiving, just for it. Maybe it's an entire Thanksgiving event. And that little something is a lot more than just little. The point is, like, don't take what I'm saying as, like, this is what's gonna happen, because, frankly, I'm probably wrong. No matter what, I strongly do believe that there isn't going to be a Tunes this month to drop. Because, again, 4 new Tunes dropped last month. And we have an event next month. So, yeah, November probably will never get a Tune or an event, unfortunate, but just how the cards are probably going to be folding because, well, it's wedged pretty much right in between the time where Halloween and Christmas events would happen. So yeah. Really? Why are you like this, Yada? Be gone. Yacht has 360 vision. No. And that's both I'm done. Endurance, because again, Frugal's useless and I'm at full health. Russia and Cosmo. So if every common represents a sin, and Russia represents all of them, what sin is Cosmo? Gluttony? You know, I actually want to start, like, thinking about this. Because I feel like Tisha kind of represents a virtue. Actually, no, that is like the ultimate thing, though. Like, 7 deadly sins and the 7 virtues. Like, heavenly virtues, is that what they're known as? They're... I heard about... Look, I only heard of the fucking virtues because I watched a video about the 7 sins and virtues of some other media, I can't remember. Like, I don't even remember what all 7 virtues are. This actually cannot. That is a short idea. Also, yeah, I came to make more shorts again. I need to return to Pokemon Pocket, but also, fastest you could go in Dandy's World has a massive update, not just because it's Gourdy. Yeah, I severely underestimated the speed. Personally, we are so fucked in the speed department. Cause like, I look at how fast. Okay, I should say this now. I did try to calculate an exact number, but unfortunately, the calculators I used both just said, nah fam, we ain't doing this shit. So, I feel like that's a sign that I shouldn't be trying to figure out the fastest you could go in Dandy's world, when even the calculators say nah. But I feel like I've already dug myself a bit too deep into this rabbit hole. Oh my god. Actually, nah, why not? We have plenty of time while I look for this last fucking machine. Oh. Okay, cool. So the fastest, to figure out what the fastest speed you could get in Dandy's World, we have to take a few things into consideration. First off, we need to set boundaries. Because actually we used to need to for Bone, but now, well, there's now built-in boundaries, which means even Lassie at max bone spam ain't got shit on the fastest you can go. Not kidding. Because you see here, the fastest you can go just fucking laughs at the 200% the bone gives. Because, and then the +5 base move speed. Because honestly, they're nothing. Though I will give it that it will be out one trinket. It also removes a decent chunk of speed though. Because like you give up the 25 speed buff from a trinket to get to, what was it, 200% move speed? Like, please. That's only 170% increase, and frankly I got that, and more. So let's start with the fact that the trinkets need to be Vanity Mirror and not. There's no other trinkets that actually give you more speed anymore. That we can make use of, I should say. Now, I will say, Lassie can easily use, instead of Alarm, Bone. That is completely allowed. It's not saving her, as I said, but it is allowed. And heck, I'll let her spam her ability for it, so we could get the max speed. Again, it won't matter, but basically the rulings to this. Oh, Blackout Feed, we love that. Okay. For 12, thankfully. Oh, there's me. So, since those are going to be our trinkets, obviously we're going for endgame speed. Like Gourdy's a necessity for that 10% boost to everyone once the last machine gets popped. AKA, for whenever the elevators open, everyone gets 10% move speed bonus. This 10% won't matter too much, but it is nice to know that it's multiplicative. So it actually matters a lot. So, to understand why you say that fast sleep doesn't stand a chance, I'm gonna use the second fastest, Shelly. Because yes, Shelly is second fastest. Now previously, when talking about it, I said that fast sleep was the fastest. And technically speaking, in a solo run, fast sleep is the fastest. That's just a solo run though. When there's more than one person though, that's when Bassie loses everything. To Shelly and one other character. Sin. So let's go over how much of a joke Bassie gets made. Oh, that's Tegan. Our other one's Tegan. Oh, Tegan saw me. No, my phone was at a reasonable volume. Don't know why it's loud. Okay. Anyways. To put basic, this app requires you to have a full lobby, which you were pretty much required to have a mostly full lobby anyway, so this actually barely changes shit. No, the change actually happens. In fact, you actually need only 8 people to run one trinket. V-mode. Along with that, it's floor specific. I don't know the exact floor you need to be on with 8 people alive, but it's not early by any means. So, basically, what we're going to be abusing is a massive speed up boost that's multiplicative that Shelly gets when a machine is rocked. And the only other character that gets that is even higher than Shelly is Finn at 33% instead of 25%. But we're using Shelly here. All we need is 8 machines to pop at about the same time, and Shelly goes as fast as a dog bone at max speed. Never mind the fact that that is legit just the start of it. Because, no, we are getting 8 people to pop. 8 machines, well, 7 machines immediately, and then another 8 directly afterwards that were 99. I wasn't joking. Oh, and did I mention that there was gambling involved? Because there is. Yo, I'm always down for Icar Spill. I love Icar Spills. Hold on, wait, what's for my 3 Twisteds? I wish I didn't know. That makes things better. I don't know how to feel about you. Got us cheating again. Oh, there's the cat. No. I like this map. It's nice. Honestly, I get that it's one of the less ideal maps. But honestly, it's far from the worst. Whoa. Be gone. King of close calls right here. Okay, that's machine 3. 3 more, and shrimp out. I wasn't scared. Who saw me? Okay. Oh, that was the illness huddle. Why are the machines the worst here, though? I was like shut up about for axe speed. Also, like, I feel like trying to figure out what the last machine is more important. Oh yeah. Whoa, that. I was not ready for that. Cool, I'm gonna chill here for the time being. I've decided that. So let's talk about max speed a bit more. But yeah, we pick Finn because he's the fastest, but we're gonna use Shelly because, again, 8 machines, which is 5 people. With Shelly just not touching a single machine. And we've already caught up too. the dog bone. If Shelly does touch the machine and pop it, then she's faster. Doing 9, equaling up to a total of 225. But wait, with Finn, it's a 33%, meaning with just 7, we're moving at 231%. That little bit adds up. Actually, I feel like that's where I'm going to start. 6 sets it to 198. Actually, no, both of those are wrong because it's multiplicative. But still. We're getting 8 people to pop a total of 15 machines. There is no hope. And I have had like stupidly fast speeds before. Because I played Gourdy. I had 4 boxes of chocolates and an eject button right as I popped the last machine. Needless to say, that was fun. Bruh. Shrimpo should not have scared me like that, what the fuck. Watch, Scraps is gonna come at me and I'm not even gonna jump. No, it's Cosmo. Oh, it's Poppy as the last one. Does she? Poppy was following my scent, what the fuck? You saw that, Pebble? Yeah. Along with that, not just Gourdy is buffing our speed, but we're also going to be bringing a Brusha in flight, not Brusha, not well yes, but different reason. A Tisha and a flight to give us a total of, I believe, 25% more. Technically more because, again, multiplicative, not additive, but I don't know. Then we bring Yata, Coca, and Bassy. Which then provides us 1 empty slot. Ironically enough. Because we get 3 health, 3 health. Which is the perfect amount of slots for a survivability boost character or a looper. Such as Sprout or Pebble. So, yeah. overall, our speed gets to an absurd amount. Gourdy definitely did increase it. And to think that the fastest speed was literally hiding right under our noses the entire time is kind of wild. Ow. Now, the most stamina is actually a pretty interesting one for me as well, because, like, once Dial was added, of course it got much higher, because Dial. For those who don't know, Dial's throw provides an extra 50 stamina when you complete it. Actually, it would have been shown in this. I don't know why I said that. I got rough. But yeah. Actually, I'm gonna look to see if that's closest or if there is one closer. Yeah, there was one closer. Good. I'd hate to have done my closest one without realizing. Makes it a lot more of a hassle to, you know. Whoa, that was a lot quicker than I like. And we're set. Not as fast as my run to 419. My first attempt, I should say. Also, I might, since I have attempt 2 as a separate recording and this is attempt 3, I might just post both of them. Ideas. Honestly, as much as we don't need frugal, we need penny pincher even less. And again, our ability doesn't do anything other than give us 5 acre per floor. Okay, we're on floor 15. Pause moves back. Louie. And Shrimpo again. The shrimp's following me. Of course, it was the shrimp that saw me. I just realized I'm pretty sure I could outwalk Shrimpo. I don't know when the next twisted ad is. So. Now we're pretty much in the dark for... because I've only remembered what comes in the first 13. Actually, I want to talk about an interesting topic now. If you play Dandy's Hunt right now, you get a badge for being a beta tester or alpha tester ever. But in its description it says that for having this badge in the future you will have a reward. So clearly in game we're gonna get something. But what? And honestly, I don't think it's going to be just some ichor or something. I think it's going to be a full-blown skin. Or access to a special tune. Because I feel like that is legit the best options here. So I need to I can't stop thinking about how they managed to balance one of the most weirdly placed tunes in the game in a way that buffed them while making their whole thing still a alternative that's worse than the normal option, but better than nothing. And of course I'm talking about none other than Tegan. for those who've recently started playing the game, you may not know this, but Tegan's ability used to cost 100 tapes. But the update that added block changed it to only cost 75. And that pricing was fucking genius. Because first off, that means that their trinket, fancy purse, now gives more than a heal's worth. In fact, it gives 1 1/3 heals, which is really good. Because that gives you a bit of tapes to play around with, and the ability to heal for 1 in case you get a death duo. Like, say, Scraps and Goob, or one of those two and then blocked. While unlikely, it is possible, and would be pretty much certain death. And that's where the whole thing is. By decreasing it from 100 down to 75, they did make it more worth it. Because suddenly you're not paying it the price of a med kit to heal yourself 1 health. You're healing in a in-between state of it. Honestly, I feel like they could have gone away with 80 for the buff, and it still worked perfectly fine. And no one would be complaining. Ooh, is that a band? Thank you. So, yeah. But by doing that, they also made it so that suddenly it's much more worth using it when possible. Like, if you can buy a bandage or a medkit, then of course do that. It's going to be more cost effective. But it's no longer going to be that terrible moment where, like, I need that heal, but I don't want to waste all those damn tapes. Now, inadvertently, it also makes Twisted Tegan taking your tapes and then leaving you 1 tape short even funnier. Now, I'm scared that this might be the death floor. Oh no, there's a fin. Oh, this is 100% my death floor. Oh, hi. Whoa, I'm gonna cry. I mean, I have tools, I guess, to help me survive, but oh my god, it's gonna be miserable. Skill. Honestly, I might as well use up all my stamina here. Okay, so not my death floor, thankfully. But yeah, this is definitely... When I say yes, this is the worst of the garages, I believe. Hold on, wait. There's 3 garage variants. This one... That one's not bad. Yeah, no, this is the worst. This is the worst. We got lucky with machine spawns. No. Two of those might also be getting their rework if they haven't done it yet. Oh, I already used my ability. Oh well. There we go. No, because piping tape's best to just keep. Because if it rolls an event, I'd rather roll piping burst, the pipe burst, than blackout. Because then I'd be able to see the threats. Especially because Gourdy. Okay, worst case scenario, at the very end I'm going to buy that. Oh. Not buy, but grab. And also Finnegan, that's Cosmo, and that's Louis. Also, I think I just saw Russia. I'm scared, because if I did see Russia, I'm so doomed. Oh, that's Cosmo. Not because it's Russia, but because that means there's 4 of them. You're right, there's the last one, so... Oh no, I was wrong, it was Tisha. How? Not even close. Okay, so we're at 7 machines and 4 twisted. I'm afraid to enter the parking lot area over there. Just because I think there's going to be a lot of machines. But alas, we're going to have to. Or there's a machine there I could do real quick. I know there's 2 machines there. Meaning there's upwards of 3 machines in the parking lot area. No. I didn't actually think there would be one here. I guess that means there's probably 2 in the parking garage then. Yeah, Finn's easy if you take it slow. I guess the big problem last time was I was purposely trying to be fast. Which was the death of me. If there's one thing that this series so far has taught me, it's that I need to be patient and just wait. If I keep rushing on head first, I don't last. As Cosmo, I did not do well. Not just because I couldn't hit skill checks. No, this was back when there was only 1 machine type. But also, I was constantly running out of stamina. Stamina management was a huge problem. Part of that was because I kept running everywhere. Instead of being strategic. And in solo runs, you do have to be extremely strategic in general. After this, there's 2 more, and I know where they are. Let's go. I don't know. There's many things I can't think right now. Let's go. Not interested in these wares, Dandy, though. At least you had something good. Okay, last 3 floors. Let's get this done. Let's get Gourdy complete and get the ending, the storybook ending we wanted. Where Gourdy beats floor 20. And I can move on to the next tune. It's always a wonder when I get this floor. Ooh, Louie. Yeah, to the Poppy. So it's Louis, Yata, Poppy. There's a band here. Oh, and R&D. Okay. Not gonna say free, but definitely not difficult. Also, shit, I don't think there's a... Okay, yeah, upper stage doesn't have a thing. Though if I get hit this floor, there's a band, so... Oh wait, back here. Nope, nothing. Cool. Yo, there's a spare reject button as well. That's good. Also, I don't think I'll need it based off of the twisted we got. Then again, stamina is set to 110 here, so I might need it anyways. Even if I shouldn't. Hi, Louie. I mean, I'm not gonna say this one's been easy or anticlimactic. It's definitely had its difficulties. I mean, I've gone hit a few times, scraps has shown up. I've gone V this run. Honestly, I feel like any more 15 to 20 run is more often than not feeling well deserved to reaching that goal of 15-20. Because once you reach to like floor 15, you start getting all the insane twisted. Honestly, something I would like to see more is trinkets that counter specific twisteds. So like, maybe make a trinket that counters explicitly R&D. So like you're allowed to run in their AoE and all. Or maybe make a, like, we've already had ones that counter Astro and, well, Astro V and, fuck, if I could think of their names, that'd be nice. The Indian Dial. Jeez. Double D. But, yeah. And that's my makeup. And honestly, like, I would love to see more trinkets like that. Where it's like, yo, here's these twisted, you could counter them. Or, more popularly, GG, Scraps, and Noob with cardboard armor. Like, that's such a cool interaction between trinkets and all. And I feel like that's what trinkets should be more often than not, instead of just plain stat increases, just something to change how the gameplay feels. Like, an interesting way to counter Finn that no one seems to talk about is to run party poppers. Hi, Poppy. Who's that, Boxton? Yeah, boy. I figured it out. You know, there's one thing I do like about, like, Gourdy's trinkets and in a way, Sprout's trinket, is that they don't provide you anything while playing. Oh, R&D again. That's nice. You have to overcome the difficulties of the floor yourself still. They just make one small aspect. Like, one gives you a bonus setup. So, one absolute final chance. It's a totem of undying from Minecraft. Band right there. Honestly, I might pick it up for the last floor. Oh, hi, R&D. So yeah. But playouts that increases just aren't it anymore. Because I feel like you have enough stat changing items in the game. And don't get me wrong, I still do really love stat changing trinkets. I feel like stat changing trinkets are healthy. But I feel like overusing that idea is very unhealthy. I'm not saying it's doing that. However, I can't help but notice, by looking at a bunch of trinkets, that move speed specifically likes to be messed with. Brick, cooler, coal all debuff it. Meanwhile, there is alarm, vanity mirror, who affect it positively. There is during exclusively the end when the last machine pops. So panic time. Sound horn, ribbon, coil. Oh, Louie, you're here. I was wondering who my last character was. Both alternate improving the stat by 10%. And then dog plush, running shoes, and pink bow all permanently improve the speed stat. One does running, one does walking, and the last one does both. And it's just... it doesn't sound like a lot until you compare it to, like, the amount of other trinkets there are. Because, like, yes, there is only this many trinkets that have the speed. However, there's also this many trinkets in the game. Like, and that's just off the top of my head. I'm sure there's more that affect speed. That's not including abilities that affect your speed stat. Because Louie and Poppy both affect that. So overall, I'm not saying like all these stat changing trinkets are bad. I'm just saying that a bit of variety is being requested here. Now with that being said, I think I'm going to tackle floor 20 with my current layout. You know, unless I accidentally press my eject button instead of my ability. Bruh, and I already used my abilities before, so it didn't even matter. Whatever. We're going triple heal. Hi, Dandy. Hi. Okay, we're on to 420. If we do this, we're done. We got so close in our first attempt. Our second attempt was a joke. So yeah, third time's the charm, and by God, by the looks of it, we really have hit the jackpot. We just need a good floor. Acre spell, not blackout. That's always nice. Yata. Two of those. Second last ability use. Can we get the sub 2 hour? We got Boxy Boo again. So far we know Yata and Boxy Boo. Sprout! We finally got a main again. Honestly, we got the easiest main. Like, not to diss on Spar or anything, but holy shit, he's a cakewalk. I'm glad that we rolled Sprout as our main and not, you know, Pebble. Oh, do we? Wait, Lou's our last one. Wait, we know all our Twisteds. Triple heal for this. I would say the other Twisteds are more of a threat than Sprout, but frankly none of them are a threat. It was kind of fitting Ross Sprout on his own map. Kinda poetic in a way. I present you Ross Sprout so easy. I just walked away from him. No speed trinkets, just me, my speed 4, and that dumbass. And Sprouts now walked away. Oh, he's coming back. Never mind, he's heading to the other side of Diner. Maybe to the kitchen. No. Well guys, it looks like I got the easiest fucking floor of Well, I'm sorry, like, I can't say that was a challenge. I kinda wanna do 421. I'm not going to. I can do. Am I a joke to you? I'll take decency. Thank y'all for dropping by. It was a blast, and glad we finally fucking did it. Oh my god. Bye. I mean, interesting design for Twisted Toodles. Thank you for watching, and yeah. See y'all next time where we play Bloons again. Bye.